On behalf of Ju-Jitsu Association of Telangana, President Grandmaster Mr. and Treasurer Rashid Sahab, I welcome Mr.Suresh Gopi Sahab. Please give a big hand. Who is the President for National Ju-Jitsu Association of India and working hard to grow the Ju-Jitsu. Who is the father of judo. Ju-Jitsu is the father of judo. So, on behalf of Star Malta Jiu-Jitsu Club, I welcome all the athletes as well as Grandmaster Suresh Gopi sir. Big hand for
सुरेश गोपी साहब ग्रैंड मास्टर संशय का मैं इस्तेमाल करता हूँ हैदराबाद में और तेलंगाना की तरफ से आपका वेलकम करता हूँ।
India, my name is Suresh Gopi. It's an honor and a privilege for me to be here in Telangana at Hyderabad. In Star Dojo, in the presence of Grandmaster Javi, Rashid, and Sensei Shahid, who are people primarily responsible for developing Jiu-Jitsu across the state of Telangana. I have with us, they have Sri Lanka, Telangana has participated in all our national events and even in our international events, proving their dedication and the interest they have in the sport. They have always come back with laurels for the state, and this is the reason why I'm here, to meet these young people, the young teachers and the trainers and the athletes. And Jitsu means technique. It is a gentle technique which is more than 5,000 years old and used by young people, elderly people, the youth, women, girls, primarily as the finest form of self-defense. Today, we are blessed that our sport is included in the Asian Games, included in the World Games, included in the Asian Beach Games, and included in the Asian Indoor Games. We are recognized by the Olympic Council of Asia. We are recognized by the European Olympic Committee. We are recognized by Sport Accord, and we are its signatory to WADA. The Ju-Jitsu Association of India is the first Jiu-Jitsu member nation in Asia to conduct its national championship under the auspices of the National Anti-Doping Agency. We promote clean athletes. We promote clean style of living. We promote health and vigorous social activity. This is the principle of Jiu-Jitsu. We want our young children to contribute to their society by being disciplined and healthy. To achieve this in the state, I have these people who are sitting with me. They are primarily responsible. It is my task only to be a mentor, to show them the way, but they walk their own path. And what we have for Jiu-Jitsu, the future is here. The young athletes, they are the future. It's our duty to give them a bright and disciplined future, which will serve our society. That is what our martial art is all about. Thank you. In our sport, which is featured in all our world championships and even our Asian championship, is categorized into 3 events. One is combat or fighting system Jiu-Jitsu, which is a real life situation where we have 2 athletes pitted against each other. There is a stand-up technique with punches, kicks, blocks. Then there is the takedown technique, which is from the standing position, they are brought to the ground. Then on the third, from the ground technique, submission. They have to be overcome. They have to be held down for a certain number of periods. And each event is only 3 minutes, in which you have to score points. The second event is called Newaza, which means ground technique. There are no punches or kicks in Newaza. It's purely a ground submission technique. You start in the standing position, take down, and for 6 minutes, one athlete has to prove his superiority over the other by performing a various number of ground techniques until submission or maximum point is achieved. The third and most interesting event which we have is called the duo show. 2 people perform a 3-minute pre-choreographed demonstration of Jiu-Jitsu technique, which includes 10 techniques, out of which 2 techniques are self-defense against weapons. It is almost like a drama. We have to showcase one person being the victim, another person being attacker, showing self-defense techniques. Again, unarmed and armed defense. And the more spectacular it is, the more points you score. This is also in our Asian Beach Games. It scores on two points, which is one is a technical point, one is a visual point. The more it is for the visual effect, that means dynamic, and it's almost like Bollywood, the more points. And how skilled you are in your techniques, then you get your technique point. This is, we have the media. With the media, such as yourself, gentlemen, can make this sport popular, known to all the districts of Telangana. For this, we seek your support. Thank you very much.
Did you see the Abu Dhabi?
The the Ju-Jitsu Asian Union is based in Abu Dhabi. Our president, the Asian president, is the representative or the speaker for the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi. Our vice president is the Crown Prince of Kuwait. Okay, and Jiu-Jitsu is the national sport of the UAE. Jiu-Jitsu is featured in every school across United Arab Emirates. And this is my hope that Jiu-Jitsu also will be featured in every school across India. We are working towards this. In our national championship at Delhi, we had the chairman of the School Games Federation of India as our chief guest, Mr. Satpal Singh. And he himself said that yes, this sport, it's in the Asian Olympic Games, I will give you my full support. I want to see this in the schools. So this is what we have to do. But as I said once again, the future is all these young people. On behalf of our national federation, Ju-Jitsu Association of India, and the Ju-Jitsu Association of Telangana, we appeal to the government of Telangana, the Chief Minister, His Honorable, His Excellency, to help our young people to make this sport grow, so that Telangana will be represented in the future in the Asian Games and possibly in the International Olympic Games also.